Thank you for having us. So cool to be up here in Canada. I'm so excited.
I think the last time you guys were here was back in like 2010. Played a small club.
We had a little one. We're coming back in December too.
Oh really?
I think it's just being announced today. Yeah, headline show.
I can now refer to you guys as Grammy Award winners.
Oh, that little thing. Yeah.
Have you guys received your awards yet?
Yes, we got them before we left on this run in June. It's pretty cool.
Pretty exciting. It's it's crazy.
For it, or like,
it's actually a paperweight for no, not really.
We have it up on the mantle.
Next
to some other awards. It's cool. A little trophy.
Yeah. A little collection. Yeah.
Trophy shelf.
Okay. Would that be like the highest achievement that you've reached so far? Like, what else is on that bucket list of things that you want to do?
Man,
I mean, I don't know.
I guess we didn't even know we were on their radar. I don't know how we won it, but we'll take it. It's crazy. I guess. I mean,
that is definitely one of the highest things you can win as a musical act. It's something that we used to watch as kids growing up, and never thought we'd actually end up there, and never thought we'd actually get one. We were so thrilled just to be nominated, and we were just like, how did we get this, And then we won, and it was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is nuts, So, see, I don't know how we're gonna top this year. I guess we're,
just all downhill.
Been a great year. We got to go to the Golden Gods though. That was pretty cool.
Right.
And
Mr. Drummer of the Year.
Yeah. So that was cool. That's like a whole honor in itself. Just to be win something for just playing your instrument. So
and
it was really cool.
On the rock, whereas the Grammys, they even put your category in like.
They recently separated.
It's in the back closet, the rock and metal of the Grammys.
In the pre-telecast.
Do you think they'll change that?
They did switch categories already for next year. Metal has its own now, and hard rock is going over to
rightfully
rock.
So, yeah.
Which will make some metal folks happy because there's some pissed off people, and we won that one.
It's cool.
So your album, Strange Case of, it came out last April.
Yep.
And so since then you've released 4 singles. Most recently you guys came out with a video for Here's to Us.
Yes.
How much fun was it to make that video?
Oh, that was so much fun.
The Here's to Us video was a blast. It was a long day, but we had fun. We got to dress up like, well, Steel Panther, really. They're here today. No,
we were a Steel Panther tribute band.
Yeah.
So we played the covers that they play.
No, we watched. What did we watch? We watched a Poison video for some moves.
Inspiration.
Yeah, and it's amazing.
I watched Tommy Lee, and all right. So I had to and then we had the '90s one. We watched Nirvana and Alice in Chains. So I was like, I went from Tommy Lee to Dave Grohl. So I got to emulate some of the most legendary drummers, of each, era. So it was pretty cool, including myself, of course. Right?
Of course.
Right. Just kidding, but not at all.
If you guys were able to add an extra genre to that music video, which would you add? Like which era or genre?
It would be cool to take it back even more, maybe
60s.
70s or 60s.
Do some Beatles
Style.
style.
Zeppelin,
That'd be sweet.
I would love to do Bonham and Ringo too. That'd be cool.
That would have been cool.
Okay.
Next video.
There we go. Yeah.
Remember that one. And so, you've released Here's to Us. Are there any plans for a next single, or is it too soon to?
I think we'll have another single. We'll see.
Any ideas what?
No.
Actually,
we're debating.
Label and management and everybody's all still kind of fighting over it, and it's still kind of in a spin wash right now. So so it's up in the air at this point.
And a while ago, you guys released an EP with covers, and I believe on Facebook or Twitter, you guys put out a request to fans asking what they would want to hear on the next one if you guys did it. What were some of the weirdest requests that you received?
Oh, man.
Somebody really wanted us to do a Katy Perry song. And we're like, I don't know. Some of them are good songs, and actually it might be fun to.
Yeah, we did Lady Gaga on the last one, so it wouldn't be.
It's actually fun to a challenge like that. All right, so now we gotta make this
cool.
rock.
Yeah, we had to do a couple pop dance kind of songs and make them into rock songs, and it was really fun though, because it was cool because they're really good songs, and it was cool kind of giving them a rock feel, and seeing what if Lady Gaga came out as a rock musician, and that was her genre. Then it was fun. It's kind of fun to emulate that, But yeah, we got another one coming out pretty soon. So.
Okay. Like you've already recorded it?
It's done.
Done
Yeah,
recorded.
it'll be
We're
out
getting mixes.
in the fall, I believe.
Yeah, later this year.
Do we get any guesses of like? Who
No.
Nope. Nope.
Here's a hint.
And
That's it. Ah, the cart drove by.
Oh yeah, sorry, couldn't hear. Well,
One time
can only say it once. I'm not gonna repeat it.
Are there any bands that you wouldn't touch, just either out of respect or because you just don't like them?
No, we're not scared. We'll try anything
Yeah.
once.
You're all picked up. Oh, there goes Guar. Oh, that's great. You stole my outfit for tonight.
Look at that ass.
That is
That's
fine,
something
fine,
special.
man.
Fantastic. How do we continue this interview now?
I don't know.
Drinking like
With
a
all that
daddy.
man ass.
Wow. He's actually got
It
a
must
like,
get uncomfortable when that's kind of hanging low there. Yeah.
There's
Can we
some-
interview him right now?
There are some balls. Those are some ghoulish
Jacket
balls.
Yeah, he's got some ballsy.
And he shaves.
That is one ballsy band right there. I'll tell you what, man.
Okay.
I respect that. I don't know if I could do that.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Okay. So,
Oh, Canada. This is beautiful today, right on the water. It's incredible.
and beyond these trees, you actually get a nice view of the city.
Really?
Yeah. If you walk down there a little bit,
Can't wait to see it lit up tonight.
you actually can. It's worth it.
Right on.
Okay. Back to the questions.
Anyway, yeah.
Interview.
So Lizzie, frontwoman of Halestorm,
Yes.
she's been featured on a couple of albums. She's been on stage with a couple of other bands. So if you guys were given the opportunity to be a guest on any band, any album, which band, which album would you
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know, that they'd have to ask us, so that's kind of unfair. You can't just force yourself in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be fun to play with Foo Fighters, wouldn't it?
That'd be cool. Foo Fighters. I mean, it'd be fun to collab with, for me personally, I think it'd be fun to collab with somebody outside of the rock genre, like someone in
Yeah,
the
that's a good idea.
hip hop or rap or maybe even pop genres or something like that. That'd be fun. It's always kind of a weird dream for me to play drums on a hip hop record like Questlove style. I don't know if I'd have the skills, but to pull that off, that'd be you got to be like a machine, But it'd be fun to try it,
Kind of like what Travis,
Eminem or something would be cool, or Jay-Z,
it's like what Travis Barker does.
Oh yeah, he does that. And he's awesome too.
Yeah, I'd love to collab with LL Cool J.
Yeah,
I just
Busta
Sure.
Rhymes, Hey, Chris Brown could do no wrong. Yeah, no. We're not gonna go there.
It's better not to. Okay.
He makes hits.
Hey,
Okay, okay.
R. Kelly, if I could.
When you're gonna piss some
wear,
people
wear a tarp.
off. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see this interview later.
We'll keep most of it in.
All right, good.
Maybe not the ass part.
Oh, really?
You could have zoomed
Come
in on it.
Come on, can we just interview the ass? Hey, what's it like being attached to Guar?
I have to admit, it's distracting. That's all I see out of the corner of my
Yeah,
eye.
I'm
no,
I'm
we
glad
should
we're
shift
facing this way.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with the song titles of some of the songs off of the album. So, with the title Rock Show, what is one of the best rock shows that each of you have been to?
Best rock show.
You've been to a few when you were little.
I've been to some good rock shows. One of my favorites was Foo Fighters and Queens of Stone Age at that small theater in LA. That was fun.
We went there. Yeah, that was cool.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was in the with the Avalon Theater, I
Yeah.
think, and we were like I was 3 rows back. Dave Grohl was right there, and I was like, "You're my hero!" Yeah, it's so cool. I saw Rush back when I was 10, but a lot of the favorite shows that I love are the bands that we get to tour with. We got to play with a lot of our idols. We got to play with Alice Cooper. Got to play with Dio before he died, and that was incredible. He was
Alice
so
in
amazing.
Chains.
Alice in Chains, got to play with them a bunch, a whole lot.
One of my favorite shows was Muse when they played Electric Factory
yeah,
on
Muse.
the Absolution tour. That was insanity.
Yeah, we got to see them in Germany too. That was
Yeah.
cool. Got to see playing the festivals. Got to see Deftones. Got to see Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah,
This
that was
past
awesome.
summer, yeah, it was Alice in Chains. What was it? What was it? Limp Bizkit. That was it. That was
They're awesome.
They're great. Alice in Chains, Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach, and Deftones. It was like the coolest lineup on a festival. So yeah, we've gotten blessed. We got to play and tour with a lot of great bands. You know, pretty cool. Hey, we're playing with Avenged Sevenfold today. They're pretty awesome.
You know that.
They put on a good show.
Next song would be Break It. You guys have any like crazy stories where like maybe you forgot the key to the tour bus or key to the hotel room where you had to break it?
I've gotten locked in and out of so many venues on tour. It's stopped, but I used to have the worst luck. I've gotten, like, there was this one time we were playing a show and everybody was in our dressing room, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go get changed for the show. So I grab my bag, I go into this production office, like right next door, close the door, get changed, get ready for the show. We got like 5 minutes before we have to go on. I'm like, all right, head to the stage. The door is locked and I can't get it open. I'm like trying. And luckily I have my phone with me. I call Lizzie and I'm like, get somebody over here. And literally the club owner comes and he's like, RJ, through the door. He's like, stand back. I'm like, okay. And just starts kicking the door. Finally, like, kicks the door open. We go on stage. The show goes on. But there's been several incidents like that where I'm just like,
So
man,
break
really,
in.
come on. Yeah. So break in. Literally break in. To my heart. No, I don't know.
Since we're getting the little head nod thing, what's left? What's gonna happen the rest of the 2013, 2014?
We're touring, man. I think we're
More
booked
and
into
more
next
touring.
summer. We're going around the world again, and we're going to Europe in November, and October, November, and then back to the States. We'll be back here in Montreal in December for that headline run.
Yeah.
So we're just playing shows, doing what we like to do.
And we're going to be playing with the great one and only Get in here. How you doing? Good. Doing interviews.
How are you?
Great to see you, man.
See you, man. Sorry
The
to
great
interrupt
David
you guys.
Draymond. So, David, what's it like being David Draymond?
Kind of sucks sometimes, man.
Really? I think it'd be awesome.
Enjoy.
Will Hunt, David Draymond, everybody. There they go. Device. Actually, Lizzie's going to be singing with them, hopefully, I think, right?
Cool.
So,
That was a great way to end it.
all right.
Well,
Okay,
thank
that's
you.
it. All right, out of here.
Appreciate it. Have your afro, man.
Thank you
Looking
so
forward
much.
to seeing you guys later.